Well, in our increasingly globalized and highly competitive economy, businesses are hardly ever stable. Companies constantly growing and shrinking, and that can pose a workforce challenge. Joining me now with more on how the state is reacting to those challenges is our Andy Barth.
Well, Rob, it's called Rapid Workforce Development, a program run by Oklahoma CareerTech that helps industry to develop a skilled workforce in a matter of weeks. We met up with some workers at Tulsa Tech to see how the program is helping both employers and employees. At first glance, it's a typical shop class. But these students are burning their way into a yearning workforce.
What we're seeing is more of a need for a pipeline of workers.
Jeff Lowe is the industrial coordinator at Tulsa Tech and says companies need workers trained quickly and correctly.
Companies generally, when they start to expand or they need to hire new people, they want to get somebody up to speed as quickly as possible. And the best way to do that is through competency-based. And we're seeing more and more of a need for that and a lack of a skilled workforce quickly to meet those needs.
And for employer Larry Bradshaw, this program is designed perfectly to fit his needs.
It's a very good situation for us to where it's open entry, open exit. I'm not bound to starting in August and ending in May. I can get these guys in if I hire a guy in January, I can have him starting in February. So I was very interested in the way the setup of this program was. It was very conducive to my hiring and training of my people.
Good news for companies and employees. Bradshaw says this training helps fill the welding demand with the right skilled workers.
The need for welders is very high right now. And you see that in just employment ads, even just billboards on the road. There's a huge demand for welders.
It's a very good career, very good salary, good chance for advancement, good benefits.
And for student Henry Roeder, learning to weld makes his job easier.
Well, I've been service and test supervisor for about 25 years, and I'm moving into more of a quality inspecting welds. I got the opportunity to come in and actually learn to weld, so I know what I'm talking about.
Making Roeder more independent and more marketable.
I've learned a lot. I used to have to chase down welders to do it. Now I can do it myself a little bit.
An achievement Lowe says is only possible with the right instruction.
You have to have an instructor that can multitask with a lot of different students at a lot of different levels, and that is really key to the program.
Which is where welding instructor Jack Mars comes in.
Well, I think it's an excellent program for any employer that has employees that they already work there and they know what their work ethics are, so there's no reason to not want them to train employees they already have to move up into a welding position.
Creating a gateway to the workforce, one spark at a time.
This is something we're trying to do to help the student and to help the companies. We want to meet both ends of that and make a person employable as soon as we can and meet the needs of the company to be able to expand their workforce.
Now, after this training, workers will have the skills needed for career advancement. According to Lowe, welding workers can start out at $13 to $14 an hour. After the certification and experience, they can earn up to $35 an hour with the opportunity for overtime.
Certainly not a bad little paycheck. Now, I also understand that welding will soon not be the only program that they offer like this.
That's right, Rob. Because of the success of the welding program, they've started another program that deals with CNC operation that's already underway. And as far as the future of the program goes, they are working on a overhead crane safety and operation program, as well as another welding program that will all start this fall.
All right, thank you so much, Andy.
You're welcome, Rob.